Powered by Riverside FM.
Powered by Riverside.
What I'm trying to say is that if I can change,
Я думаю, что каждый тоже изменился
and
сегодня.
you can change,
Вы можете измениться.
everybody can change.
Каждый может измениться.
You're listening to WildFireRadio.com presents the Jerry Torres program. No bad news, no sad news, no politics, no religion, just happy fun stuff. And now, here's your host, Jerry Torres.
Five-time Emmy Award-winning anchor Ron Burgundy and Tits McGee.
Now go to that voodoo that you do so well.
Oh my God. What the hell? All this smog. Thank you, Canada. Yeah. Oh my God. Enchanté. One and all. Comment allez-vous? Yeah, we're getting it, man. Again, 3 years ago we had it. This lovable Canadian smoke of hell coming down, and the air is unbreathable. We're all dying, and we're getting wonderful Canadian air. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Canada. Blame Canada. Yeah. You know what? Hold on. Where's the song at? Okay, let me get on this thing here. It's called the internet. There we go. Oh my God. Where the hell is it? There we go. Okay, so, hot damn it. All right, there you go. Blame. You know, I should have had the song up. There we go. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that we're getting this damn smoke. Oh my God. Here we go. Hope this is it. Yeah. That's it. Oh my God, man. To think, like, I had a lot of things. I wanted to ride my bike today, my mountain bike that I have. And I was like, hey, you know what? It's been a while since I've ridden my mountain bike. All I got to do is put air in my tire, clean it up a bit, and then go out, right? So next thing you know, I was thinking, hey, maybe this Canadian air, mountain air that we're getting, this nasty Canadian mountain air. And next thing you know, it's like, no, it's coming down this way. And then that was yesterday. And then today I was like, hey, yesterday I wanted to go running outside, but no, couldn't do it. Air is too bad. It's quality. It's colored purple. Purple. That's it. And next thing you know, I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. Maybe the air quality is pretty good. Nope. It's even worse than yesterday. And I was like, oh, great. What a weekend I'm having, man. It's hot, humid, and the air quality is horrible. So the next thing you know, I was like, you know what? F this. I might as well just stay home, you know? And I am. God. It was like I really wanted to go out and do things. I really, 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 really did. And I just couldn't, you know, due to this nasty air quality that we're having. It's wunderbar, I tell you. So the next thing you know, I just say, you know what? Better safe than sorry. I'll just stay home. I'll go out, take care of my errands and my responsibilities, and then go over here, go over there, and next thing you know, can't do crap in this damn weather, man. I mean, the smog smoke thing. I was like, you know what? You won, Canada. You won. Yeah.
We need to form a full assault! Don't blame me for my son Stan. He's
Anyway, what the hell is that? No. This is better. Here we go.
Canada! Right, Canada! For their beady little eyes and flapping heads on little...
All right, anyway. If anyone's wondering, that was from the movie South Park, the movie, whatever that was called. And be that as it may, man, just make the best of it. Try to keep yourself occupied, like what I'm doing. I'm at my desk. I'm writing. I'm in a seriously cold room because it's so damn hot, hot. Outside, and I do not feel like going out there. Oh my god. God, man. You know what though? I'm making the best of it. That's all I can do. Just make the best of it. That's all you can do, dude. But besides all that, man. Yeah, I'm in my room. I'm doing my podcast show, and as a matter of fact, I might get on TikTok live, Wally. Hold on for 1 second here. There you go. Screw it. I'll get the damn thing. Anyway. So yeah, might as well get on TikTok live for a little while. Hold on, let me see who's here. There we go. No, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Okay. So I'm getting on live right now just to say hey there, hi there, who there. All right, here we go. No, I'm doing it live now. Screw it. Okay. And go live. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Hey. Yeah. Okay. So then I do this thing where I just notify people that I'm on live. Oops, I can't do that. I'll be like, hold up, wait a minute. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And here we go. Okay. So anyway, like I said, I'm making the best of it today. After I'm done with my podcast, I am going to write a little bit, and after I write, I'm going to rehearse my comedy. And next thing you know, I'll probably watch some movies rest of the day, maybe get on YouTube. But I mean, besides the weather being so horribly and bad, and stinky and nasty, I'm doing the best that I can to make my day busy because, like I said, I wanted to ride my mountain bike today, but due to the air quality and thanks to Canada giving us this wonderful mountain Canadian French air that they're giving us, what a gift. I mean, God, think about it. We gave Paris, France gave us the Statue of Liberty, and Canada gave us their smoggy smoke air. God bless you, Canada. Thank you so much. And your maple syrup. That's it. Other than that, I'm trying to make the best of it, man. So I did, but besides all that, I went to the movies last night and I saw The Odyssey. Now, let me go by saying this. It was a great movie, long as hell. And I read the book many moons ago, but I still know what the whole story was about. They skipped out on a lot of things that was in the book. You know what? If anybody's read it, it's not a spoiler alert. Anyone who's read it or know the story, when they met the Cyclops gave his name, and then when he asked for his name, well, what is your name? He goes, my name is Nobody. What? Nobody. That was their only way to escape because he would call the Cyclops when they hurt the Cyclops. He would call out his friends to save his life. To what's going on in there? Who's hurting you? Nobody. The next thing you know, all the soldiers escape. What was another thing that they missed? Oh yeah, when he met Xerxes, when he changed his men into pigs. What was it? A flying elf, whatever it was, gave him something to eat, a plant, so he won't get cursed by Xerxes, hypnotic food or whatever. That was another thing they didn't do. Oh man! But besides all that, it was a great film. And it was another thing that they didn't do. He killed everybody in the room towards the end of the movie. There were some that he spared. But besides all that, it was a great movie. It was very long. We're very well performed. But I liked it very much. It was a good 3-day long movie. Like I said yesterday. So, the cinematic at the 4K, this what is it? The filming of the 64 millimeter filming, whatever it was, very well done. Very well done. Um, I pretty much had the lower level. I normally sit when I go to the movies. I sit way in the back, in the middle, right? That's where I sit. I sit way in the back, in the middle, right? But due to Christopher Nolan films being 3 months long, I said, you know what? I'm changing my reservations. What do you, hey, sure. Where would you like to sit? Downstairs near the bathroom, because I know when I gotta go, I gotta go. Especially with this type of his movies being so damn long. So she was like, okay. So they changed my seating, and I sat down in the lower level and near the bathroom in case I really had to go. But I peed 4 times before I left. Like I really had to. It's like I peed at home, then I got to the movies, peed again, and then the movie didn't start for another 30 minutes. And I was like, you know what? Let me go again. So I went the third time, and then the fourth time. I said, okay, now my bladder should be empty. Yeah, as there should be nothing there. Oh, do I have any water sounds? I have a splash sound. Oh man, I know I don't have it. Yeah, who cares? God damn it, that's just loud. Oh, let me put this a little low. Man, it hurt your ears. So besides, it was a great film. The cinematic scenery was excellent. The performances were mesmerizing, and I guess you could say it was another Christopher Nolan film that deserves another Oscar nomination. John Leguizamo was in it. He was great. It was good to see him in a different character and a different performance. But besides all that, I love the film. I saw it like around 6 o'clock in the evening, and then after that, I left like around 9:45. Man, I got home. I was a little tired. I was like, you know what? Let me just try to get some sleep. Let me just try to get some things done. And I did. I tried. The next thing, so I was like, I was a little hungry too. I had a pretzel. Yes, like I said, I'm on a diet, and this diet very much working for me. Great. I love it. So being on this diet, I was just like, you know what? I got to be good. I have to be really, 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 really good. So I said, you know what? Should I have popcorn? No. And I came close buying the Trojan horse too. $69 for the popcorn Trojan horse when I saw the Odyssey last night. Listen, I have money. You know what I mean? I thought about it, and I really thought about it. That thing is big. And I was like, man, do I have enough room in my office to put this in? I already have like the Wolverine. I have the Gladiator 2 helmet. I have this. I have so many tchotchkes on my desk and in my bedroom on my shelves. And I saw the statue. I was like, should I get it? Should I get this huge Trojan horse? You know? Yeah. Oh my God, that was the wrong one. What the hell was that? I hit the wrong one. Anyway, besides all that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's what I wanted to get in. Oh my God. Yeah. So, and I thought about it, and I just said, nah, I got too much. Now, had it been the helmet popcorn thing, oh hell yeah, I would have got it. I didn't care if it was like $100, $200. Had it been the helmet popcorn box, oh hell yeah, I would have got it. But it didn't have it. I was like, you know what? I am not buying the box. Screw this, dude. The Trojan horse thing would have been funny if by accident would have been like, hey, we got the Trojan condoms, you know? But nope, they didn't do that. But if you ever read the book, in 1997, they did a film about it. It was very well done. Armand Assante was in it. And it kind of followed the same storyline as the book, basically. But when I saw it, the one in the movies, I was pretty much like, it is what it is. So I recommend, though, if you're not doing, due to this wonderful Canadian air that Canada gave us, if you don't, if you are asthmatic or have chest problems or breathing issues, and you really want to go out, okay, I would say wear your mask, yeah, N95 mask, and go straight to the movies and watch The Odyssey, because that way you're out of the house for 3 days. Again, that's how long Christopher Nolan films are. 3 long damn days. Let me see who's on here. No, nobody's on here. Goody goody gumdrops. Send them again. And still nothing. Oh my god. Yeah. So I woke up this morning and I did my usual routine. And I was watching the news and it was like saying, "Oh my god, the air quality is horrible." Don't go. And I was like, "Great." Yesterday, I wanted to run outside, couldn't do it because of the air quality. And today, I had my mountain bike. Hey, Leah Vanessa Tiger is here. And yesterday, I wanted to ride my bike so damn bad, my mountain bike, that I couldn't because again, the air quality was too horrible, was too dangerous. Hey, Leah, how you doing? Oh, guten Tag, Leah. And so they were like, "It's dangerous. Don't do it." And even healthy people can get severely infected by this air. So, the most dangerous are the people who have asthma or breathing issues or chest problems, whatever it is. But they're the most risky. Even the elderly, yeah, they're the most dangerous to get severe side effects of this beautiful whiffing Canadian air that we have. Oh my god. I don't know if anybody from Canada, don't get upset, all right? I'm not making fun of Canada. I've always wanted to go to Canada. I will go. I want to go to Montreal and Toronto. All right? Mi français non le perfect, but I could do my best to speak my French that I've learned in high school, in college, and now thanks to Babbel, you know? Um yeah, I don't know, man, but I was like, okay, let me go to the gym. So I went to the gym, and after the gym, did my grocery shopping. And then when that was done, I just said, all right, let me go home. And I smelled this wonderful Canadian smoky air. And I was like, oh, God bless Canada. So I was like, you know what? I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it. So I just stayed in the house all day. I cleaned, did my laundry, and so I was at my desk. I had to drink some coffee. I'm trying to stay away from sugary drinks, like energy drinks. Even though now they have some zero sugar drinks, which is zero sugar energy drinks, and I love it, you know. But I was like, let me drink a cup of coffee. So I drank some coffee, and I got to my bedroom, which I'm in my office right now, and I was like, man, I'm maybe do my scheduled routine. I was like, shoot, let me do my podcast first. And then after that, do some comedic writing. And then after that, when the day is done, finish my movie that I'm working on. Which, by the way, I'm on the verge of uh almost finishing. And yes, it's all gonna be AI. Okay. Now I'm in the works of making another movie. I'm not gonna give the title of it, but it's going to be based on fantasy and sci-fi, and I'm starring in it. Because I'm not trying to say that, I want to be a big major movie star. No, no. If that happens, hey, AI was worth it. But um I'm trying my best. I really would like my comedy collective classmates to be in it. You know, mm, I want them to be in it, but I have to get their permission first, because nowadays AI is some people are liking it and a lot of people are not liking it. Now, let me go by this. I am defending AI big time. Now, due to the fact that during the writer's strike and the actor's strike, this came up, you know, half the time because people are afraid to lose their jobs. Now, I only drink water, no, just fine. Coffee, cola, tea. So let me go by this. Due to the people in the higher ups, they're fighting back with AI. So if you're going to use an image of them, they want to get paid. Or they can use their voice or to be in it, but have an AI image of it. So they're finding ways for all actors, for all directors, for all writers to say, listen, if I do this on AI, I want to get paid. And right now, they're figuring out ways for that to happen. And when it will happen. Listen, I don't want any actor, any director, or any writer, or anyone in the performance business to be out of work. I really don't. You know, I really want everybody to do what they love doing, and continue having work that involves the reality and the AI. And that way everybody gets paid, you know? But you have to collaborate. You have to work together and figure something out. Like right now, the two movies that I'm working on, I'm almost done with one. After I'm done with this one, I'm going to work on the other one big time. It's going to be stressful because now I know what you have to go through when you make a movie. All right, listen. You have to understand. All my life, I wanted to make these films. I've written scripts, and most of them are sci-fi and fantasy. Um, the problem is when you try to sell a movie, right? It's so hard. Oh my goodness, because they're dealing with millions upon millions of scripts that's delivered to them every freaking day, and these producers and these directors are doing their best to read them all, you know, and they hire people to read the scripts for them, you know, but they go through so many scripts every day, and the only time one can ever get selected, unless it's like a major actor's friend or director, you know. And I was like, you know what? Let me try AI. So one of the movies that I've been working on for years is a sci-fi movie, and now that I'm using AI, it's coming to life. It's coming to the way I want it. I was like, yes. It's not perfect. I would say it's like 70% perfect, but it's coming out the way I envisioned this movie and the script that I've been working on for years. I written the script like 3 or 4 years ago, way before AI came up. And it took me some time to write it because I wanted to make it original. I wanted it to be different from other films. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to add that. So, yeah. And thank you, guys. Where the hell were you? Anyway, but so the film that I'm working on is going to take another couple more weeks to get it done, and I will get it done. And when I does, I have to put background music, and then from background music, I have to put the intro, the everything. Oh God. Oh my God. Hold on. Where's my water at? You're drinking more watery poo. Un momento, por favor. Oh man. Good old H2O. Man, oh man. They're in D2 to your league. Okay. How many people are on here now? Hold on. Let me see. There's three people on here. Roberto, how you doing, bud? All right, I'll follow you, buddy. There you go. Guardian. Invite to be your guardian. I don't need a guardian. Thank you. Where's Leah Vanessa Tiger? She left. Does she not know who I is? And who is this up here? That's Roberto again. Who is that? All right, that's Francisco Miranda. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. So yeah, I'm working on these films, and I'm this one film that I'm working on. I cannot wait till it's done. And once it does, I'm going to post it on Instagram. I'm going to block the comment thing. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to block the comment thing because here's the thing. There's a lot of people that have no imagination. Listen, I would say 90% of the people that put their videos on TikTok have imagination. And there's a lot of them. Some of them come up with their own ideas and they create it in a wonderful manner. When I make my videos and I post them on TikTok or on Instagram, I do the same thing. Except, yeah, I'll admit it. I use AI, and people, you have to understand. I have a great fantasy mind. Okay, I have a lot of things in my head that I create, and I bring it to life on paper. And all my life, I've been wanting to bring it to life, and now thanks to AI, I can make that happen. Hey, I can fly now. I can create an army behind me. I can sail a boat. You know, and there's many people that don't use AI, but they have a wonderful imagination and they create their videos the best way they know how. Those are people that I immensely respect, especially everyone out there on TikTok. But you get those 10% of the people that don't know how to create anything. They just post video games that they play and they post their angry videos. And listen, let me go by saying this. I like Instagram, but the problem with Instagram, they show too many fight punching videos. I hate those. It brings you down. It brings like this misery. Like, really? Every day is you gonna post fighting videos? And Instagram needs to stop doing that because that pretty much instigates someone, hey, just the other day, a buddy of mine punched another guy. Maybe we should post this video up. Don't you know that's evidence right there? Who punched you? Go on Instagram. You can find him on there. It's like, who? Pete. That's his name. Yeah, I'm snitching. But I don't really have to snitch because his name is already out there on Instagram. Right now, it's 100,000 views. You'll know where he lives in about 2 minutes, you know? But on TikTok, they show cooking videos, inspirational words of advice, how to do this. And yeah, I was like, yeah, I like this, you know? But anyway, so yeah, once my movie is done, I'm hoping to get it done by the end of summer. It takes time, people, to make a movie, especially with me. I have to make it the way I want it, the way I envisioned it. And yeah, on my AI, Rhonda, I call her Rhonda, she helps me out big time. You know, when I write the script, I use Rhonda as my editor. And what should I touch up here? Ooh, scene five. And then I would read it over. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. And then I thought of that. So, anyway. So don't be ashamed if you're using AI. Just don't put someone else's face there without their permission. You just got to make, if you're going to put someone's face in your AI video or movie, get their permission first. All right. Let them know. And if once you do it, show it to them. And if they like it, yeah, keep it. If they don't like it, please erase it and don't, abide and respect their wishes and don't put them up there. Because the last thing you don't want is, to end a friendship because you just posted someone's face up there on TikTok or on AI. So yeah, I'm making right now my movie on AI. I'm not going to give the title of it. I have another idea for another movie, and the third movie that I'm making is a kind of like a Pixar film, but it's a short film. And I will not give the title or description of it because right now I'm on TikTok Live and everybody say, hey, you know what? That's a great idea. I'll do the same thing. No, you're not. No, you're not. There's a thing called my family law firm. You know what I mean? Did you take the video? No, I didn't. Well, Mr. Torres says you did, and we have evidence. I say the law firm, but it's actually my lawyer, but he's a cool dude. He's asking me to make a commercial for his law firm. I was like, whoa, hold up. If I do this, I need permission, number one, written down. Number two, how do you like it? And three, how much am I getting paid? I'm not going to do it out of respect and for free. Hell to the no, 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 no. So, yeah. But anyway, moving on, Ben. So, yeah, watching the Odyssey yesterday was great. And using AI is wunderbar. So, what else I going to talk about? Let me see here. I saw the Rocky trailer. Yes, Tony Ippolito. That's the guy's name. He will be playing Sylvester Stallone. I was blown away by the trailer, and I play Rocky. And, when he plays Rocky, he did a great job doing the voice. Now, from what I'm reading on the reviews, I mean about the movie, and when they interviewed Tony, it was a short interview. But to believe it or not, it is not dubbed. It is not a voiceover. It is Tony Ippolito doing the voice of Sylvester Stallone. Word has it that he nailed the voice and he nailed the character of Stallone. And word has it that Stallone was blown away about this kid's performance as the young Sylvester Stallone in the making of Rocky. Now, I saw the documentary. I've heard him in many interviews, Stallone, about how he went through hell trying to get this movie done. And not just that, for him to star in it. And they were offering him so much money just to buy his script and for him just to say, okay, here's your money, get out of here. We own it. Nope. He was like, no, I'm not selling it. You give me $1 million or more money, and I'm still not going to sell the script. No, I want to star in it. So they're like, okay. But the thing was, if he stars in it, if he's like one day behind in film, and anyone knows in filming, if you're a day or a week behind in filming, producers are not going to like that. They're losing money. But this is when I gave a lot of respect for Stallone. He did not give in. They threw him like up to like $500,000. Now, mind you, it was the '70s economy was different back then. You offer 500,000 today. It's like what? 500,000, cheapo. You better add an extra few more zeros. But 500,000 back in those days was like you were a billionaire. But he was like, nope, 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 nope. I know the whole story. I know the whole story. But I just hope to do it accurately in this movie. But he held out. He said they gave him a shot. Okay, listen, you can star in it, but if you're one day late behind filming, we're gonna find another actor and take over. That's the deal. And he took the deal. Because they wanted Charles Bronson to play it. Then they wanted James Caan. And we're looking at Clint Eastwood. And they were like, he's like, no, I play Rocky. They're like, you want to be in the movie? And we're like, yeah, I want to be in it. I'm sorry, let me do the Stallone thing. Yeah, I want to be in it. And, oh my goodness. But the trailer was amazing. I got to know the character who's playing Mickey's character. I got to know his Adrian's character. Oh my goodness. All these actors are going to portray the ones that were in the original film. I got to know who's going to nail these parts. The actor that was playing Carl Weathers, I forgot his name. He did a great job playing Carl Weathers. Even for that short scene, I'm an actor. I lie. I can't box. I was like, whoa, that is Carl Weathers right there. So this movie doesn't come out until November. Oh my God. Why? Why? It is right now. Yeah, I know it sucks. Why can't they put this movie, I would say, like now, like, you know what I mean? Like bring it out now for the summer films. Like, listen, the only movie that was great, and I saw it last night, was The Odyssey. Next week, and in 2 more weeks, I'm going to see the Spider-Man movie. After that, I don't know what the hell to see. They have a new Jason Statham movie. It's the same like all his other films. It's called Mutiny. Um, I don't know if I want to watch it. They just go Jason Statham, the same as always. The same as every film. I was like, we already know how it's going to be. He's going to use his imaginary fighting skills and shooting everybody. Listen, I like Jason Statham, but all his movies are the same. Same. Oh my God. Yeah, man. Who is this person that keeps popping up? Jennifer, how are you? You keep popping in and out. How you doing? Jennifer is Jennifer Mitchell, Jennifer Michelle. I apologize. The real Jennifer Stone. Ooh, nice. Director, writer, actress, model, mom. Just a fire with purpose. Last page stolen. Ooh la la. Yes, we're friends. Okay, good. I'm following you. You're following me. Everybody follow the lovely Jennifer Stone. Yeah, or the real Jennifer Stone. How many other Jennifer Stones are there? It's like a John Smith. Don't worry about it. Listen, on my on my Facebook and Instagram page, I put the real Jerry Torres because when I signed up for Facebook many moons ago, I put Jerry Torres, right? And next thing you know, there were over 250 million Jerry Torreses out there. I was like, what the hell? So it would not accept. So next thing you know, I had to put in my middle name, Manuel. I put in M, Jerry M. Torres, and finally it took. And then there was another one on Google where I had to put the real Jerry Torres, and that took it. Yeah, I am the real one. Yeah, if you find one a Jerry Torres in Venezuela or Mexico, those are not the real Jerry Torres. All right, they're not. They're fakes. I am the real Jerry Torres. I'm the only one. Where the hell's my villain laugh? God damn it! Hold on, where's my villain laugh? Villain. There we go. Yeah, I'm the real Jerry Torres. Anyway. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm planning to go to the beach by myself too in a couple weeks. Yeah, just to clear my head, get away from everything and everyone. Not only that, I do a lot of filming on the beach too. The second film that I'm working on, I have to do a lot of filming, and one of them it involves on the beach. Yeah. Uh, Again, my brain is creating a lot of fantasies right there. If you ever saw the one with Dune, yeah, I used AI on that one. That one took me a couple days. I had to use the sandworm, and I did it the best way possible. I used OpenArt. That's what I use. And that one, I was like on the beach, and I was like, you know what? Let me take a picture of this, take a video of that, and have me. I always bring my camera stand too when I'm filming, and I brought my camera. I have a drone too, but the thing is, I'm so scared to use it, especially near open water, and the winds in the beaches are pretty strong, especially where I live. And I was like, you know what? If I use a drone, if I use my drone that I have, which cost me like $400, now it was a different time, but anyway, I kept thinking, wow, what if I use it and then next thing you know, it lands in the water? I'm screwed. So yeah, I'm not going to use my drone. I'm not taking any chances at all. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll use AI, create it the best way I know how. Oh man. So yeah. So now my brain is coming up with so many creations that I need to use. But let me just get the offside of the AI, damn it. Yeah, so the I Play Rocky trailer is up right now. Tony Eppolito, that's the actor's name who would be playing Sylvester Stallone. It's the story how he went through a lot to make his movie Rocky. The script and everything and how he wanted to star in it. So yeah, I highly recommend it, man. So the NFL season is coming. I cannot wait. It's around the corner. And a lot of my coworkers and my close friends are already talking about the NFL season. I'm like, whoa, hold up, dude. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. July is not over yet. It is not over. And everyone knows who's an NFL fanatic that pretty much the NFL really doesn't start the hype until August. Everybody knows it. Camp doesn't start until this week. It starts, I think, or the following week, where everybody gets called into camp. All the rookies, all the starters, all the pros, right? Bring your playbook. That's it. And they're trying them out, testing them out, seeing everything from the coaches from the coaching staff to the owner. They're watching these guys to see how they perform, how they play, if they live up to the hype of how they were in high school and college. Everybody knows that. I'm even the same way. But the problem is when during the NFL season, right now, the pros that played for like 3 or 4 seasons, a couple of them are holding out. And let me not say a couple of them. No, a number of them are holding out for their contract for extension and more money, which is common in any sport event. But when it comes to the NFL, you're talking about these guys like, listen, as a matter of fact, going to the NHL, there was a player that extended his contract for another 20 million, no, 30 million, $36 million contract he received. In other words, he's going to play for another 4 more years for the Flyers. I forgot the guy's name. But anyway, I was like, damn, he got $36 million to play for 4 more seasons. That means he's getting $36 million for the next 4 seasons. Oh, my God. Whew. Well, that's after taxes. He has to pay his lawyers. He has to pay his agent. And IRS wants a little chunk of the dough, whatever. But yeah, so the man is set for life. NFL season is like There's like how many? I think there's 8 or 9 of them. And I forgot what league, but from what I've been reading, they're holding out for more money. You know, they're like, well, listen, I'm not going to play until I get this amount. And everybody in the NFL, you should good damn well know there's a salary cap. You can't go over the salary cap. Example: if they say, listen, we can only pay you 125 million, that's as far as we can stretch it. Then you got to take the offer. If they go over that, next thing you know, every other player hears about it. Every other player's like, yo, I asked for 75. You gave 125. No. And next thing you know, it's going to be a domino effect and there might be a strike, you know? So basically, if any of these players know they're holding out for more money, take what they give you. All right. Here I am. Who's the hell's going to listen to me? Take what they give you. In other words, if they give you an extra 20 million, just take it, dude. Just take it. Take it. But we'll see what happens, man. Now, for these rookies and starters, you got to understand this is not high school no more. This is not college. Now you're playing for the big boys. Now you're wearing the big boy pants. Now you get to sit in the big boy chair. Yeah. So don't try to think that you're cocky and pompous and arrogant. You were like that in high school. You were like that in college. But don't be like that in pro football. Woo, you get that wake-up call, man. You will get that wake-up call. Because here's the thing. When you walk out to the field, they're not going to be cheering for your ass. No. Because they don't know you. The second you screw up, the second you mess up, when you hear that entire crowd boo at your ass, yeah, you're pretty much going to know what's going to feel like to be not famous. You know what I mean? You're going to be like, but I was loved in college. I was loved in high school. Yeah, but they don't love you in the pros because you're not proving your worth. You'll get that wake up call, man. It happens all the time. As a matter of fact, on that show, School of Hard Knocks, I've been watching it for years. Oh God, it's a great show. Oh, I think it was the Miami Dolphins or the Dallas Cowboys. I can't remember what episode it was, but they had their starters and their rookies in the room, and one of the head coaches, one of the assistant coaches, walks into the room and he said that speech. He goes, "Listen, you may have been a star in college, you may have been a star in high school, hell, even grade or junior high, but here in the pros, you're nothing." You're nothing. You proved it in high school. You proved it in college. Let me see you prove it here. And when you prove it, hey. But if you didn't prove it, that means, well, why are you playing for the NFL then? Why are you playing football? I was like, damn. You gave him that wake-up call. I was like, you ain't nothing. He's like, let me see you go on the field. Are they going to cheer for you? Are they going to say your name? Nope. Yep. He's right. But anyway, how many more weeks? 2 more weeks till July's over, and then August comes. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the NFL season to start, man. And due to the fact now that España and Argentina are right now in the World Cup, no, I am not touching the goal sound effect. No, because I think it's too damn long. Who's going to win? Okay, I would say right now, well, Argentina is being under investigation right now by FIFA and agencies because there's word going around that they bribed a referee. And the Egyptians are demanding this continuation of this investigation. They want to know if the truth comes out and there are actual facts and evidence that a referee was paid to, help the Argentinians win, it could be not good for Argentina. Pretty much the reputation, respect, and love could be diminished if the evidence comes out that, yeah, they have bribed a referee. Now, nothing has been proven yet. They're still investigating. In other words, they're asking questions. They're checking everyone's bank accounts, whatever they're doing. I don't know. I'm hoping that's not the fact, because Egypt was winning that game. I saw the game and, they could have won. But I don't know what I'm going to go for. I'll just wait till the game starts and then root for the best. That's it. But it sucks now that the World Cup is almost over. Oh my God. How I loved it. How I loved it. Yeah. Excuse me. How I loved it when it first started. Oh my God. 11 o'clock games, 12, 1, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 9 o'clock evening games. I loved it. Oh my God. I didn't see no girly women complaining talk shows, or lame soap operas or most boringest news of news. No. I had the World Cup of any soccer event that was on. I was glued. Me and my family, my friends were like, "Yo, who's playing? Egypt and Argentina, England and Iran." I was like, "Yeah," you know. Oh, Belgium and France. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm watching that. I'm watching that." United States suck. I'm sorry, they do. Okay, yeah. Belgium whooped their ass 4-1. It was horrible. Good. They got what they deserve. The best game, the best football game I saw by far in the World Cup was Colombia and Switzerland. Oh my God. That was the best football game I have seen in a while. That was with Colombia and Switzerland. Me being half Colombian. That was the best soccer game I have ever seen in my life. Do or die. They went to overtime after overtime. They went to penalty kicks. From penalty kicks, it was intense. One kicked it so hard, went over the goal. One kicked it so hard, it went to hit the crossbar and touch the line. Now, mind you, people were like, yeah, but it was a goal. No, when it's a goal, it goes over the line. It touched the line, yes, but it didn't go over the line into the goal. But man, oh man, penalty kicks 4-3. Oh my God. And Switzerland, God bless them, man. It was the greatest football game I have seen in all my years. All my years, man. And I loved it. I loved it. So when the United States played Belgium and Belgium whooped their asses, I guarantee every American was like, "Oh my God, we're embarrassed, we're humiliated." Yeah, feel it, you know. But not Colombia. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Colombia was like, "Listen, we played until it ended, and it did. It's not over till it's over, and it was over 4-3." I think I said that before in another previous podcast. I can't tell. I can't remember. My God, man. So the World Cup will end this Sunday. Games at 3 o'clock. And right now, people are placing their bets like crazy. Who's going to win? Who's going to take it all? I don't know. I am hoping for the best. Leah Vanessa Tiger, thank you so much. That's my buddy there. That's my buddy. Or my buddy all the way from Deutschland. Do I have any German songs? No, I don't. No, I don't. Damn it. I don't even have Google Translate up, which I should. But I don't feel like doing that now. Oh my God. What else do I have I can talk about? Anything? Nothing yet. Okay. Oh my God. So anyway, after I get off my podcast, I'm gonna edit it, post it up, and then and then just continue on with my days, my errands, my responsibilities, because I just want to just read, write, do my comedy thing, and then what else I got to do? Damn it! Oh yeah, work on my movie. Mm. Ugh. And then just rest the rest of the day, because like I said, it's too hot. It's not humid, but it's just too hot, and the air quality. Thank you, Canada, so much. Ah, You know what we're going to give Canada, the United States to Canada? What the hell can we give them? They're up north. This thing's coming down here. What can we give them? I'm trying to think here. No. Delaware River water, it bottled. Yeah, we're going to give you Delaware River bottled water. Yeah. How do you like that? Huh? And the Delaware River water is disgusting. Yeah. Can you imagine if we did that? Like Delaware River water, and we send like billions of bottled water of Delaware River Hey, what is this? This is Delaware River water from the United States. Really? Yeah, take off. This is awesome. Eh? Should we drink it? Nope. Well, they're breathing our good quality air. We'll call it even. Oh my god. I don't know if that's my best Canadian accent ever. What is it? Take off. Eh. You hoser. Yeah. I don't know, man. Thank you, Leah. What else is on here, man? There's a lot of people on here. Politics of Dancing. Kafka. Hello. I should follow you, Kafka. There you go. I'll follow you. There you go, buddy. Oh my god, man. There's a lot of people that ask me to come on, taking them on live. And listen, I do, but I got a time schedule here and I want to get things done. So yeah, my apologies, people. But it's good to see everybody on here. Thank you so much. Yeah. Who else? Yeah. Okay. Her and her and her and her. There you go. Boom. Oh my god. So what else I can talk about before I leave? Okay. I did play NFL. Ah, yes. I buy Invicta watches. All right, I'm a big Invicta fan. I'm about to get rid of 3 of them. Um, I don't wear them as much, so I got to get rid of them. But I just got my new Invicta watch yesterday. I was real happy and excited. It's beautiful. I was like, yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, there's this huge watch convention that's coming to Philadelphia, right? And this watch convention pretty much has um like watches of all kinds. Like they will have Rolex, Patek Philippe's, and Timex, and Citizen watches, and Casios. They will have Invicta watches there too. You know. Now the problem is like a number of these watches are very expensive. But I love watches. I love wearing watches. I have a watch, and a watch represents a person's personality and attitude. Listen, I love, but my watch has to be 50 millimeters to 53 millimeters for my wrist. I cannot wear a watch that's below that because I feel like a girl. Like here's my watch. What is that? A dot? No, it's a watch. It's yeah. So I'm looking at this watch convention. Yeah, see, you hear it? The watch convention. What are you watching? I don't know. I'm curious if I do go. I want to know what's going to be displayed. What's going to be there? I would I consider buying an expensive watch? No, not really. Um, I watch. That's what's great about Invicta. Though the when you get an Invicta watch, yes, they have great quality watches. Oh my god, like from gold watches that are like $8,000, and there's other watches that are like over that. But the other watches that they sell on Invicta, it's like very reasonable. Oh my goodness! I give you an example. They have these unexpected sales, right? And I have their app, and they send you this message like bling, hey, Invicta has a mega super sale. Check it out. So say for example, there's a watch that you want, but say it's at $1,000, right? You can't, but it's a watch that you want. It's beautiful. It's well designed. It fits you. It speaks to you. You're like, yes, I want this, but you're not going to pay $1,000. But on when you go on Invicta, you get this alert. It's called a super sale alert, and that watch that was once valued at $1,000 could be yours for $100 or 75. And I've seen it. It happens all the time. I'm like, wow. So next thing you know, I check my bank account first. I'm like, okay, I'll get it. And within a week or two, it comes right in the mail. And I paid $70 instead of $1,000. Yeah, because there's like three because it helps people like economically wise. It helps people like, who are cautious with their money. I'm not going to say cheap, but cautious. You know, there's too many people out there. Like great example, a number of musicians or hip hop artists, or they're like, yeah, I made. How much did you make selling albums? I made 800,000 downloads, whatever, in sales. What are you gonna buy? I'm gonna buy 2 Patek Philippe watches, give me a gold platinum necklace, and a 24-bedroom house. And I'm like, whoa, dude, you only made like 3 something $million. Yeah, but I need that. And that's how you go broke. you know? Sheesh. You don't need to buy all that stuff, man. Just pay your bills responsibly, pay the bills, and then just put a little on the side. And then after that, get yourself a decent house, a decent car. You don't need no damn Lamborghini. You don't need no damn Rolls Royce. You don't have Bezos money. What the hell, man? Uh man. But yeah, and I feel relieved that I didn't pay $1,000 for a watch. If I pay $70, I'll be like, yo, I'm good. You know? So the watch that came in yesterday, it's called the Sea Hunter. It's a beautiful watch. Oh my God. When it came in the mail, you know how much it was originally? It was originally for $500, right? But when I get this super sale alert from Invicta, hey, you know that watch that was valued at what, $500? Well, how much is it now? Well, right now it's $69. So, bam, I'm gonna go get it. Here we go. And next thing you know, 2 weeks later, it's in the mail. There it goes again. The point that I'm trying to make is this, people. Listen, if you have money, you can afford whatever, a gold Rolex Petit Philippe watch. Let me put it like that. Yeah, by all means, you got the money. It's your money. It's in your account. You work for it. Yeah, buy what you want to buy. You know, I've seen guys buy a $7,500 watch and they make like $35,000 a year. Why are you going to be wearing a $7,500 watch? Number one, you know, but they think like okay, great example. I don't know what happened to that guy. He was on TikTok, but people were coming in selling gold and silver watches and Rolex, and he was paying them cash. But there was this man that was there. He had a Rolex watch, gold. It wasn't all gold. The strap was like alligator leather straps, whatever it was. But he had this watch, and he was thinking that he was going to attract women with it. No, doesn't work like that, dude. So for 3 years, he had this watch on, and every time he went to a club, he went to a bar, went to a party, he would wear this watch, and immediately he would think that women would be attracted to the watch and then to him. No, dude, you need to have game. Number one, two, you need to be slick. Two and three, you need to lose like a quarter metric ton. He was a big dude, and yeah, bad idea. Who the hell made you think that a woman's going to be attracted by what the watch, by the man is what the watch he's wearing, whatever. I was like, and he had to get rid of the watch because it wasn't working. His watch, magic wasn't working. He was like, I can't get chicks. Why? I wear this gold Rolex watch and no girls are coming up to me. Oh my God, dude. So he got like $25,000 for the watch, and he took his 25 and he bounced. The point that I'm trying to make is this: listen, if you have money and you want to get that expensive watch, yeah, by all means, go for it. Me personally, I'm very cautious with my money. It's not cheap. When you're cautious, that means you know what to buy, you know what to get, you know where the sales are, you know. So if you have saved up money in your bank account, you're like, how much is this? Oh, it's for sale. I'll get it. You're being cautious. You're not going to be overly cautious, but you're cautious. Being cheap is not buying something for $2. That's being cheap. $2? Nah, just too much money. What do you mean? I got rent in 2 weeks, man. It's $2. Yeah, man, but I need the $2 for spare change. You're like, dude, you are the most cheapest mofo ever. I don't want to hang out with you, dude. No, $2? Oh, gee, okay, I'll pay a bananas for $2. Yeah, okay, why not? But if you have the money, by all means, get your expensive watch. Me, again, like I said, I'm being cautious. I know there's other people out there that are cautious with their money, because you want to pay bills. You want to have money in your bank account for a rainy day. You want to buy food, pay your mortgage, pay your rent, pay your taxes, whatever. Do you really need a super expensive watch? unless you're Bezos. Yeah, just be cautious. Watch your money. And don't be like overly desperate because if you really want it that bad, wait for a sale. You know, wait till the price goes down. You know, and just wait to have more money to get the item that you want. And that way, when you're cautious and you have the money, a good percentage of money in your bank account, that means you were aware, you were alert, you were vigilant, and you were smart. Ah, oh my God. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for listening to another additional episode of the Jerry Terezzo program. And speaking of watches, I'll be posting this up soon. And the title of this podcast would be, Watch Me. There you go. Anyway, no, watch and listen. That's it. Ooh, yeah, I like that one. Watch and listen. Watch and, because I know I'm going to forget. Watch and listen. Boom. All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for listening to another edition episode of the Jerry Torres program. As I always say to everybody, I am an accomplished author. I've written a book entitled Chinese Food for Breakfast. You can find my book either on lulu.com, that is Lulu, or on Amazon Kindle. And it's an ebook. You can download the book, read the book anytime, anywhere on your phone, tablet, or your laptop. And the book is only $4, people, so you're really not going to be breaking the bank. So download the book today and enjoy a good read. Chinese Food for Breakfast by Jerry Torres. Also, listen to my good friend Letice Mitchell's podcast show, Tice Talk. She's in the works of making the comeback. You can listen to her previous podcast shows on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and on iHeartRadio. Her podcast show is about fun, life, family, relationships. Whatever she talks about, she makes it hysterical. And she's one of my closest and dearest friends in the stand-up comedy business. I love watching her perform. She is incredible and hysterical. So listen to my good friend Letice Mitchell's podcast show, Tice Talk.
You just got pwned.
Tice Talk with Letice Mitchell.
Get wrecked.
Tice.
It'll knock your socks off.
Talk.
Real bad.
Also, listen to Gordo B. He's an upcoming hip hop artist. You can check out his music on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. His music is so much fun to listen to. You can understand his lyrics, and it's enjoyable. Great original rhythm. I compare his music to De La Soul, Diggable Planets, and A Tribe Called Quest. Very smooth, very mellow. Just put your headsets on, sit on your chair, and just bop your head, man. That's what's great about Gordo B. You can find him again on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. Download his previous album and download any of his songs. And he's in the works of making a tour. So find him on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube and download some of his music. Gordo B. His name is spelled Gordo capital B. And also listen to Funky Times. They are a great band. They mix up with jazz, funk, rock. They know how to make music and make music right. If you're interested in finding them, go on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. And if you're interested in hiring them for an event, send them an email, work things out, and I guarantee you won't regret it. So find Funky Times. And speaking of Funky Times, I use their music pretty much to close my podcast. If I can find them here. And, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of the Jerry Torres program. As I always say towards the end of my podcast, whatever religious figure you believe in, may you be blessed. I bid you all a fondue. I'll be back. So I ask you all, please don't go with changing. I'm a-gon' get it gone and bye.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Limited time offer. No purchase necessary. Offer valid at participating locations. Void where prohibited. No animals were harmed during the production of this soundboard. Subject to change without notice. Side effects include dry mouth, occasional pig snort or two, sore stomach, teary eyes, achy jaws, and whatever tingles well. Laughing heart.
You've just heard the Jerry Torres program on Spotify and other podcast affiliates, Apple Podcasts and Riverside FM, and also listen to him and other podcast affiliates. Subscribe to the Jerry Torres program on Spotify, ladies and gentlemen, because remember that the Jerry Torres program has been known to bring magic into your heart, mind, and soul. Magic.